Can you tell us a little bit more about what it means to be an asset-intensive company?
There's obviously a lot of different definitions. I think if you boil it down, it's really companies that rely heavily on assets to deliver products and service is what it really comes down to. And when you look at a couple of other elements and the relevance of what we're going to talk about today, there's tremendous risk as it relates to any disruption in the process and or with what happens to those assets. So it makes for replacing systems and our reliance on systems to be incredibly important. And also when you look at really the optimization or the utilization of those assets and resources becomes a very critical thing. So what you see is, whether you're in utilities, oil and gas, or transportation or telecommunications, or, whatever the industry is, for us, it's really about utilities, oil and gas, capital equipment and construction. It's really where you see where companies are at today is that they've made huge investments in large systems to, manage their assets and their operations. And it's very difficult to really look at replacing those because of the risk and disruption. And we also have a kind of work environment that is both a combination of, in the office, within the field, and many times we rely heavily on our contractors and partners. So it makes for a very difficult process to really look at aligning people, process, and technology and information. So what you're seeing with tools like the Power Platform or these more model-driven or kind of canvas kind of platforms is an opportunity for us to really start looking at transforming the business, being able to put some modern tools within the hands of our individual stakeholders in our ecosystem. And they are deep-rooted in kind of digital, which really we'll talk a little bit about, but they're at their core, they're open and connected. So it allows us to kind of plug these tools into an existing ecosystem and to take time as we migrate and upgrade some of these larger systems that we have for asset management or ERP or whatever it may be. And it allows us to do it in a very kind of consumable, low risk way.